Good afternoon, everybody. So I'm coming from France. I'm based in Rennes, in Brittany. And I quit smoking almost 34 years ago. It was 11th of November, 1983. It happened that just after that, I started a PhD on nicotine. No chance. It's probably my quitting that attracted me to nicotine. And I discovered nicotine is a fantastic drug. And I understood why smokers are smoking to get nicotine. We have nicotinic receptors all over our body, not only in the brain, including, for example, the GI tract. So nicotine is naturally acting on these receptors. The main effect in terms of dependence is pleasure. Nicotine is acting like any other drugs on the reward system. And the reward system is delivering dopamine, which is the main neurotransmitter for pleasure. Why do we have this rewarding system? Just for any individual to survive, and also for the species to survive. It's the evolution system. So every behavior that is needed to stay alive is reinforced by this reward system. If you are hungry, you eat and then you get some dopamine. If you are thirsty, you drink, the same. When you make love, there's pleasure. Everything that will keep you alive and keep your decent, I lost my word. That is something. Well, your son and daughters. Descendants. Yeah, that's the same. Okay. So nicotine is really important for life, and human have found nicotine like many other drugs. You know that most of the drugs we have in pharmacies are coming in a way from drugs that human beings have found in the plants. So the deadly behavior of smoking is the problem. Nicotine is not the problem. Smoke is the problem. Smoke is the worst way of getting nicotine. Burning a plant, whichever plant it is, it's not because it's tobacco. If we would smoke a dry salad, we would have exactly the same toxic in the smoke. So it's not tobacco, it's not nicotine, it's because of the smoke. So using a delivery device that brings nicotine without tar, carbon monoxide, particulate matter, oxidant gases, and so on, is a way to reduce harm. So all delivering systems that are not burning tobacco or harm reduction products. Vaping, I'm a smoking cessation specialist as well. Vaping was a revolution. We've been struggling with smokers for decades. We've helped some smokers with the product we had, like NRTs and medicines. But for most smokers, actually, they don't care about seeing a health professional to quit smoking. They're not feeling healed. They're not thinking they are healed. Smoking is not a disease. Smoking is a behavior. The result of the behavior in the end could be a medicinal problem. But smoking is just a behavior. 80% of smokers quit on their own. So vaping came at the right time. It could have come earlier, would have been better, but vaping is helping all those people who have tried many times in their life to quit smoking with no success. And some of them, and I know a lot of them, happen to quit without real willing. They were surprised by the product. And they find out that from one day to the other, they just stop smoking. So vaping is really a newcomer, and it's really interesting. Many shops bloom up everywhere. They are usually owned by people who were just smokers who quit smoking. So they have no common background. There's no common background to these people. There's no professional background. They need something. And what I'm doing, I do some consulting in vape shops to help smokers, but I'm also training vape shops and health professionals on vaping. So they learn for the vape shops what is nicotine, how to use it, what is tobacco dependence, what is a smoker, what are the questions you have to ask to give them the right product, the right dose of nicotine, and so on. And for the health professional to understand what is vaping, they usually have no clue. So they have to know how it works, what you can do with it. And also, I encourage them to go into vape shops and to watch out what's going on. It has to be a communication between these two systems. Remember that 80% of smokers are not going to go see a stop smoking service. They will try to stop smoking by themselves. And thanks, the vape shops are there for that. They are health actors. They are not health professionals. They are public health actors. If we succeed to have as many smokers as possible switch to vaping, it will be a fantastic gain for public health.